This that on mute shit, nigga.
Uh, mm, if you're listening to this podcast right now, this is 2 days post election.
Yep.
Uh, we have a new president.
Yep. Papa Trump back in office.
Um, how do y'all feel about the election in total? I mean, y'all whoever want to go.
I'll go first, bro. So here's my thing, dog. I didn't do no research, bro. I didn't dive too deep into it. I just kind of took face value. I looked at what everybody else was saying, and I ain't gonna lie, I did not do research at all, bro. I really didn't give a fuck about the election, to be honest with you. I voted just to vote. I'm being completely transparent, bro. Damn near, I voted because the bitch was black, or I thought she was black. That's why I voted, bro. However, by doing a little bit of research after the election and talking to a couple of coworkers, I figured out that hoe was like, Vice President Harris was completely foul on several different occasions. And I honestly feel that my vote for her was just because she was black, to find out she wasn't black and to find out she was out doing all this other fuck shit. Outside of what they was trying to push the narrative as far as like her election goes, I'm not gonna say I would have voted for Trump. I probably wouldn't have voted at all, to be real with you. I'm just, what I'm saying, keeping 100. Because
is this open dialogue?
Yeah.
What was the fuck shit?
Thank you. That was gonna be my question.
So from what I have seen and have read, the fuck shit was the truancy act that she put in California. So there was a mother that had a sickly daughter. She had sickle cell. The daughter missed multiple days at school. And then whatever bill or law she passed, they went after the actual mother. And it was a warrant for this woman's arrest because her daughter missed school. And
Nigga, they do that out here.
I understand that. She had excuses for her daughter missing school because of this sickly disease. It was sickle cell.
Mm-hmm.
And so they went after the mother. And then from what I have read also, that she was putting every advanced lawyer or criminal lawyer, whatever the fuck the lawyer was, to make this woman look like a fucking bad parent or to make a shit show out of this whole situation. I didn't appreciate that, to be honest with you. And that's just my thing. That's what I've seen. What you laughing at, DJ?
Because it sounds like some bullshit, but I'm gonna let you.
I mean, it could be, it could not be, bro. That's just what I've seen, bro. I don't give a fuck. Niggas do whatever they want to do. I don't give a shit.
Your other
bro.
option was Trump.
I mean, it was Trump, but I mean, I'd rather have not voted at all than to, you know what I'm saying?
I thought about that, but then I can't walk around with a Malcolm X tattoo and not vote. So,
but you got the Malcolm X tattoo, nigga. I have no Malcolm X tattoo. So, I mean, for me, I'd rather. I mean, it was a lose-lose situation either way it went. To be honest with you, so I can give two shits about this past election. That's just me. So and if you got something to say, you can eat my dick.
Whoa, damn.
Period.
Well, we appreciate your transparency, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's all I'm gonna do.
I think it's very helpful this time around to one, be transparent, and two, be informed, because part of the reason why a lot of stuff went down like it did was based off of being informed. I think, truthfully speaking, this is a wrong election to be misinformed, especially when you factor in the fact that a lot of y'all have daughters, a lot of y'all have moms, a lot of y'all have sisters, a lot of y'all have women in y'all life who legit had options taken away from them because of the result of the election. So let's say me considering being a dad one day, my babe child's mother can't go to the doctor and get help because that doctor might go to jail and she might get in trouble too.
Can I interject?
Almost.
Wait, because everybody say that there was options so everybody said that women had options or whatever. The only understanding I have is the abortion. Is there anything else besides that?
Overall,
that was taken away from
rights, bro. Overall.
So can you elaborate on that?
If you get pregnant, you having a baby.
Okay. So
They don't matter if it's
No
right.
matter if it's good for your health or not, you having a baby.
So let's say
It's not about just not wanting a baby. If you're old and it's bad for your body to go full term, you stuck with this baby.
Okay.
Unless you do some shit to yourself that
exactly. Which
Unfortunately.
what a lot of there was a high percentage of that went down. This is actually I've been in the crib straight 2 days. So it's actually the first time I haven't even recorded my own show to talk about this. So this is very very much love. But I just really think from a standpoint of literal stuff being on the line that could affect people long term, this was literally the wrong election to be misinformed. We pick our phones up every 30 seconds, whether that's to check an ESPN score, to get an alert, send a text, send a DM. We could use that same energy to inform ourselves about what was going on. So respectfully to say that you didn't do the research, not just you, Tubbs, just anybody else out there, I can't accept that. And me being, I think friends and friendships should allow us to have these accountability related conversations because, I mean, not just from the women's standpoint, the education standpoint, the first time homeowner option standpoint, me being somebody that's lived in apartments the whole time I've been here, if I want to consider buying a home, I had an option to do so.
Right.
25 grand up front.
You still have that option though.
True, but to know as a first time home buyer.
Right. However, there are still grants and other programs to give you that. I mean, but was that explained during his campaign trail that was going to go away?
Right, but
I mean, but no, was it or was it not?
From his standpoint or her standpoint?
I mean, from his standpoint, what did he say? I'm going to take away all this bullshit.
It was never really a direct like here's what I'm going to do. He had concepts of plans that came out his own
of
mouth.
course. I mean, and we know that that's bullshit. But I understand that Kamala was going to give $25,000 to each new home buyer or whatever. Cool. However, that's what she said. But there were programs before she even got into office to give us that damn near amount of money to buy a new home.
True, but how many of those same programs are going to allow somebody that looks like me to get access to those programs?
True, but who's to say that Trump's presidency is going to take those away, though?
Bro, whether we want to be admitted or not, everything is up for grabs to be stripped.
100%.
And I don't think that we won't really feel the effects of what we decide to do as a country.
We're about to feel that shit real
and
quick.
He's a government worker. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine how you feel, you know what I'm saying? But the overall long-term effect, like the whole tariff conversation.
That nigga said everything gonna be cheaper. And then the first thing out that nigga mouth is, oh, I'm raising tariffs on these bitches. Everyday household out. That means everything going up.
Everything.
Complete opposite of what the nigga already told you.
And it's gonna take real life people are visual in 2024, right?
Right.
So because people are visual, it's gonna take people to literally see the effects of what's gonna happen as it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like with the whole department. Remember I talked to you about the Department of Education getting stripped away?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I've read on that as well. So it looks like that is a possibility that happens.
Loans, Pell Grants.
Right.
Gone.
Now let me say this though. So the whole thing with the women's reproduction rights. Right. So here's my thing, bro. So here's my thing. No. I mean, I'm gonna say what I want to say. So here's my thing. So I personally, my wife don't plan on having any more kids.
Okay.
All right. Cool. I'm not really affected to that sense of women reproduction rights. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My daughter, she's 13.
So you affected.
Huh?
You affected.
Well, if my daughter is sexually active. So if she's sexually active and I don't have no clue and she gets pregnant, I'm affected. But if my daughter is not sexually active and she does not get pregnant, how am I affected though?
Because the main reason why this election was really so important outside of the pregnancy was we needed to get control of the Supreme Court.
Okay.
And those seats.
Okay.
Because those seats are telling motherfucker, if I get a seat, I can sit in that bitch till I croak in that motherfucking seat.
Okay.
And he's about to put people who are aligned with the whole reversing Roe versus Wade and all these other radical ass, stupid ass decisions they
That's
want to
our
make.
age too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's putting people in line in these seats now because people already say it's like 2 or 3 judges is already
Yeah.
they're waiting to see the results of the election to decide if they were going to give up their seat or not. And now that Trump won, he's about to have control of the Supreme Court
Okay.
for the Republican Party, which means whatever decisions they make, these motherfucking decisions are about to be held for our children's, damn near our children's lifetime.
Yeah. So, and that's going back to my point earlier.
And this
about
bitch ass
just
nigga,
not being
and
a
really,
dad.
it's fuck Elon Musk. Really, that's who really fucked with this election. If we really want to be honest,
you think he had a part of spiking
niggas? Well, niggas. If you look at the main social media app we all use is Twitter, X, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And all you see all day long is either fake accounts or niggas retweeting fake accounts of misinformation. Like all you got to do is Google, and you will see that this tweet that you just pushed and this whole shit that you just regurgitated on TikTok that you read on Twitter was a bald-faced lie. Like it was nothing but misinformation about Kamala Harris. I'm not saying she was no perfect politician when she was in California. There's no such thing. But the way she had certain people talking off of reading bullshit that wasn't real was just sad, nigga.
So what's the bullshit that wasn't real?
The number one thing would be her locking up all the black men for petty weed offenses in California. That was the number one misconception of when she began her run, that everybody ran with. Oh, she's no good because she was locking up black men. How could somebody who literally worked in all 3 branches of government make it that far to the vice presidency, have that issue come up when she initially ran, and all of a sudden when she's at the front of the ticket, we want to throw it up as a factor? She wouldn't have made it in 2020 as an option when she was selected initially. So what's really our gripe? At the end of the day, whether we want to admit it or not, we didn't want to see a black woman in office.
No, they didn't want to see a woman.
Period. Let's just say the quiet part out loud. We didn't want to see.
I mean,
I don't think they wanted a woman.
A woman in general.
Well, let me put this out here, but I mean, because if we going based on biblical standards, right? I mean, I'm just saying. Does in the Bible, does a woman lead the household?
Oh, women. There are women leaders out there.
Like, in the Bible, does a woman lead the household? No, exactly. So how would you expect a woman to lead a nation? One of the most powerful nations out there.
The same way we just watched Queen Elizabeth run.
That's something total. Queen Elizabeth did not have the most powerful nation on this earth. Everyone knows the US of A is the most powerful nation on this earth.
So the fact that she was a woman, probably one of the most qualified, not even her being a woman, but one of the most qualified individuals in recent years, whose name wasn't Clinton or Obama, actually had the opportunity to run.
Don't do that. All right, let me ask you this. So if Michelle Obama would have ran besides Kamala Harris, would it have been different?
She would have lost. We don't want to see a woman in charge.
Would have won that election.
So did you truly, in your heart of hearts, believe that Kamala Harris had a fighting fucking chance?
Yes.
I hope she did.
Yes.
Nah, how you hope she did? In your heart of hearts, do you think she had a chance of beating Donald Trump?
Yes, because it was Donald Trump.
I'm not giving him.
If there was another man on the other side of this election, I would say no woman probably had a chance to win that election. No woman, period.
So if
man, I thought people had more common sense than to elect that man.
So let me ask you this: if it was any other man besides, if it was a man besides Kamala, if it was any other Democrat that was running against Trump, would that Democrat have?
A man would have won. Any man would have won.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
White man, black man, Chinese man, Mexican man, they all would have won.
Nah, not Mexicans.
In the aspect of him being too old.
Well, I fuck with Mexicans.
But the Mexicans would have fucked with him.
Nah, maybe the legal ones, but illegal. I don't know.
8 years ago, I mean,
Bernie tried.
People thought Bernie was not gonna make it.
Nah, everybody thought Bernie was old as fuck though.
Yeah, that's why they didn't vote for him. But
however, Trump is old as shit too.
But
he don't come off old as shit.
The part that I was thinking about this earlier, and I talked to my mother about this. The part that I'm really looking at low key is JD Vance, because JD Vance has been getting groomed to be in this position today for a very long time. He has billionaire backings. And right now, the whole process of them picking their cabinet is going to be people that support Vance as well as Trump. At some point within the next 2 years, mark my words, they are going to invoke the 25th Amendment on Trump. The 25th Amendment is all about him being unfit or unable to serve as president.
Right.
He already showed signs of dementia on the campaign trail.
Okay.
They are going to use something health related towards him to put Vance at the front. He's not. He will not make it all.
We said that before the pod. He wasn't gonna finish it for us.
But how they do it, it's gonna be so cold. It's like the Trojan horse and the Trojan horse. I think of that. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all getting my man's up in here. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Good looking, fam. We'll take it from here. We'll take it from here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just providing my perspective on the whole shit. And like I say, if you got an issue with me, eat a dick.
I appreciate you doing that. I think going forward as brothers, as friends, as cats that actually chop it up about shit, we gotta start making sure people are understanding about what's going on around us, because the next 4 years are gonna be really geared towards just energy of just turning up and just fuck everything. You know what I'm saying? I can cuss, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fuck everything.
Niggas ain't no Christian podcast.
I'm just my bad. You gotta. It's been a while. But
the
no,
fuck?
it's just really gonna come down.
Not Mr. Bible over there.
That's
in the Bible.
In the Bible.
Nigga, let it be known, nigga. I think the Bible's a bunch of bullshit, to be honest with you. But